Hey kids, welcome to Mr. Knopf's first YouTube exploration. Probably or don't recognize me. Hey, I'm at home, spring break, and as I'm at home at spring break, I'm looking at grades from the last week, and I see a lot of you didn't do the work. A little concerned that that's because you didn't know how to do it, so I decided that I'd make a little YouTube channel explaining what you had to actually accomplish each week. This is the first one, so I know the camera added 5 pounds. That's okay. Let's go ahead and look and see what we're accomplishing. By the way, it's my daughter who's doing the filming. Thank you, Peyton. Appreciate you doing the filming. So, when you go in to your Google Classroom, you'll go into classwork. You'll notice we're on week 3, April 13. Now this one here, the geography one, it's pretty self-explanatory. All you have to do is just read the map and do the geography and then upload it. The marking the text is what I want to explain about. So if we were in class, I would show you this skill, I'd teach it to you, and then I would hand you a piece of paper, you'd take out a pen, and you'd do it. Marking the text is basically, you're doing one of 3 things. You're underlining vocabulary and writing down, like, here, this is what this means. You might have questions on there. You might have thoughts and statements that you might make with the text. The whole purpose is basically twofold. Engaging you in the text, and number 2, helping you kind of understand the text and then be able to talk about the text. Now, when you go to the actual assignment, there's a YouTube video that explains how to do marking the text. Once you've watched that YouTube video, you will click on either an honest counselor or the Islamic hospital, and you'll choose to mark the text on one of those. So say, for example, we chose honest counselor. You'll notice it's a parable, and we've talked about parables this year. I think if you remember, a parable is a short story that explains something. So say you remember that, and you want to make a comment about it. When you go to comment, you'll go up here to this little plus thing, and you'll add comment. So I'm going to highlight parable, add a comment. Now over here on the side is where you add that comment. You'll say, I remember what a parable is. A parable is a short story that explains something. And we learned about parables with, like, I think it was Christianity talked with parables, and Buddha taught with parables. That's all you type. Then when you are done commenting on this paper, you'll then go up to here to share, and you will share it. Now, for you to count this as done, I'm looking for 5 comments on your reading. I'm looking for you to complete 5 different things. So when you go through, just mark down either 5 words. This is what I think this means. This is what I feel about the text. This is what I think about this reading. Give down either questions, thoughts. Use the video to help fine-tune your comments. This ends our conversation about this. I've been thinking about doing and hosting a Google Meets, and then also maybe a Zoom. I personally like Google Meets better than Zoom, but some people are telling me Zoom's better. Look for an invite to that in your email if that happens. One of the things I might like to do with that is be able to actually touch base with you once a week just to kind of make sure everything's going okay. Hope your assignments are getting done and you had a good spring break. Signing off, first one.